Today, we'll talk about phobias. The psychologist says, human beings are programmed to be afraid of things that can hurt them. Show a baby a picture of a snake or a big, poisonous spider and the baby will show fear. It's in our DNA. We are all afraid of some things that's good. But a phobia causes absolute terror, with physical symptoms such as a racing heart, sickness, and panic attacks. Phobias are usually the result of a bad experience. For example, a car crash can cause a fear of driving, but it's often just ordinary things like balloons or a particular food. Some people are more likely to get phobias than others. It's in their genes. My job is to train people to conquer their phobia. First, we just talk about it and help the patient relax. Then we might show just a picture or cartoon of their phobia. After that, we sometimes show a movie, and finally, we ask them to touch the object. In this way, phobias can normally be treated in just 3 or 4 sessions. Here are some examples of phobias.
Hello, I'm Kirsten. I'm 22 years old and I have a really unusual phobia.
It began when I was a child staying with my grandmother and he asked me to go upstairs and get her cardigan. I opened the cabinet and saw this big dark green cardigan with hot black buttons hanging there. I was terrified. I started screaming. My grandmother rushed upstairs and finally managed to calm me down. But from then on it was a problem. It was the buttons. All the buttons made me feel uncomfortable. It's difficult for me to buy clothes. I try to find skirts and trousers with just belts and zippers, but it's not easy. About a year ago, a button came off a colleague's jacket at work, and I had panic attack. I've decided to see therapist, but it's embarrassing to say. I'm scared of buttons. It's so silly.
Hello, my name is Yvonne. I'm 22 years old and I study pedagogy. I'm not sure what first started my phobia.
My dad used to go fishing and afterwards I didn't like watching him cleaning the fish in the kitchen sink. Then, when I was about 7, I started feeling afraid when I saw him coming home with the fish. He had to stop catching it. As I grew up, the problem got worse and worse. I couldn't go into supermarkets. The sight of fish made me feel sick. When I started going out with my husband, I had to ask never to eat fish. I would go to restaurants because once I saw some eating an oyster and I had a panic attack. I can only eat in hamburger restaurants now. It makes life very difficult for me, whole family. I've started to see a psychologist, but I haven't succeeded in conquering my phobia yet.
Hello, my name is Magali. I'm 21 years old and my majoring is in journalism. I've been terrified of balloons since I was 5.
I was trying to blow one up and it popped in my face. I can remember feeling the rubber on my skin. Oh, it was awful. My friends don't understand. They enjoyed catching me around with blown up balloons because they think it's fun to see me cry. Last time, we were in the school playground and I had a panic attack. At first they refused to believe me and they didn't get the teacher, but then they saw how bad it was. I was having difficult breathing and they got frightened. The worst thing is that I can't go to Paris. If I do, I have to ask them not to have balloons. I can't imagine ever blowing one up. I can even look at them on TV. I start to shake. I want to see somebody about it. My teachers says I have to.